Hello everyone, this is Ken with Power Source Electric Unlimited, and thanks for coming by our category, panels. In this category we're going to talk about interior and exterior panels. We're not going to try and turn you into an electrician. We're going to give you a couple of safety tips, and we're going to show you what the breakers look like, how to turn off the whole house, how to turn off an individual circuit, and what the circuit breaker numbers and markings mean. So please take a look, and we'll take a look at these panels now. If you have any questions, please contact us and send your request in. I'd be happy to answer them for you. Let's take a look at panels.
This is our outdoor panel. This is where the power, see this pipe that comes down up into the bottom of it? This is where the power comes into the house, and we open up the cover and we're going to see a main disconnect. So we take a look at it here. You see right here where my finger's pointing. That is where you shut off the power to the whole house. Down here there's some breaker spots for the outside. It's where we can add some additional circuits, maybe for some outdoor lighting or some Christmas lighting, or maybe you have a well pump outside. But this is where those breakers will be located. And just so you know, you have extra breakers out here on your outside panel. Some houses do, some of them don't. But this is where it's located. And there's our meter from the power company. So this is our outdoor electrical panel.
Hello everyone, this is Ken with Power Source Electric, and we're going to go ahead and take a look at an interior panel. This panel is going to be the one that controls the majority of your circuits inside your home. We're going to go ahead and open it up like this. First thing you're going to notice, there's a lot of breakers, and these are also switches. It's just like a switch. You turn it on and off just like you would turn on a light in your room. The same principle, just turn it off, turn it back on, and that's what it is. It's there to protect the circuit, to protect your home, to make sure that if something goes wrong, this breaker will trip, it'll shut off by itself, and that's what we need to know about the breakers. So if you would take a little bit closer look, we're going to go ahead and zoom in a little bit here, and you're going to notice that the breaker has a marking on it, and it tells what type of amperage it is. This particular breaker is a 20 amp breaker. There's also a label that says microwave. So if I want to turn off my microwave, I'm going to get ready to work on it, or I'm putting in a new microwave. First thing I want to do is I want to turn it off, turn off my power. Then I'm going to go over to the microwave. I'm going to use my voltage detector or my circuit analyzer, and I'm going to plug that in, or I'm going to test it with my voltage detector and see that that circuit is off. Once I've installed my microwave, or I've repaired it, or whatever I'm doing to it, and I want to turn the power back on, it's all safe, I'm going to go ahead and flip this switch over, and that's going to turn the microwave back on. So that's what I want you to know about electrical panels. We want to be safe when working with electricity. We don't want to open this cover right here ever, right here, and get inside of it. If this cover has to be opened, it needs to be opened by a licensed electrician, only. There's a lot of parts in here that can cause you harm, that can kill you. So we want you to stay out of that. So as a reference, this electrical panel, the only thing we're going to do to it is if we want to turn off a breaker, turn it back on a breaker. If a breaker trips, we're going to put it to the off position completely. And when a breaker trips, it'll go halfway. You have to flip it completely off. Then you can flip it back on, and that's going to let us know that that breaker tripped. There's something going on with it, but then we know how to reset that breaker. If a breaker does trip in your house, you want to go to that circuit, look at everything that's on it. If it's in the living room and all of your outlets are out in the living room, you want to go ahead and make sure that everything is unplugged out of that circuit before you reset it, because it could be something that's plugged into that circuit. So we're going to unplug everything, we're going to reset our breaker, and then we're going to see if it trips. If it doesn't trip at all, then we know we've located the problem. It's something that we had plugged into it. If that breaker trips again, then we need to call our licensed electrician. Thanks a lot for looking at our interior panel. Alright, we're back, and thanks a lot for taking a look at our panels. One side note I want to give you right now is that all those labels and markings on the panels, the interior panel, exterior panel, those are relative to that particular area. They're not exactly where it is. The one, for instance, says microwave. That is a dedicated circuit. That's going to go directly to the microwave. But if you see a marking that says garage or it says living room, there could be more than one circuit in that space. So I want you to make sure that you test the power going to the area that you're working on. Make sure that just because you flipped off a breaker that says living room or bedroom, that's the only breaker feeding that particular circuit that you're working on. Always use your voltage detector and make sure the power is off before you get started on any project. But thanks a lot for looking at our category panels, and if you have any questions, please contact us, and I'd be happy to get back with you. I'd be happy to answer any questions that you might have. And thanks a lot for visiting PowerSourceTutorials.com.